Alright, Joe, sorry it took me so long to get on here. The fuck is that? I got a link to the video that I'm getting this music from. Hopefully we don't have any copyright issues. So y'all can check that out there. I did just download a new DLC. We got Wyoming as a new state. So where the fuck do you find these thumbnails? Google? So we got Idaho, Utah, Wyoming, and Colorado. I believe we have all the DLCs currently out. They're currently working on releasing Texas, so that'll be fun. Texas is huge. At this point, I might as well just get all the states, right? I think I might turn down the music a little bit. Let me see. He gonna crash his truck. No, I've been driving better with my new steering wheel. So we should have no accidents today. Alright, currently we only got $5,544. Which isn't bad, but it isn't good either. Shh. We're gonna do about an hour's worth of streaming. I need to go to bed pretty early tonight, so let's see. Are we back home? Where are we? Yep, we're back home in Los Angeles. So let's see what we have out on the market. Ooh, Los Angeles to Bakersfield. That's an easy 13,000. Decisions. Oh, shoot. Let's do this one. 14,000, Los Angeles to Barstow. Let's not go back into debt. I'm gonna finally get a DLC tonight. I have 4 employees now, 2 garages, over 200,000. Waiting for you to catch up. Jesus, how many hours of the game have you put in? Oh shit, I forgot. I gotta really turn the wheel now. Wait, where's my trailer at? Where the hell is my trailer? Yes. Oh, were we in the middle of a delivery? We had a long delivery. I don't think we made it, so maybe they canceled it and just Brought us back to the garage. Because I was expecting for us to have more money. Oh, hold on. There might be a delay. Let me get rid of that. So much behind the scenes. All right.
Get ready to turn right.
Let's go deliver these shoelaces. I wonder what we will be delivering.
Turn right.
I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm gonna just wait. Slow down, don't need a ticket. Now the music wanna be mad low. Which is it? Either you're gonna be loud or you're gonna be soft. There we go. It's more like it. You in a nice neighborhood, don't knock nothing over. I promise I won't.
Turn left.
Y'all, I love this steering wheel so much. I love it so much. You know what? I don't care if y'all can't hear me. This music is banging. I clicked the wrong link and kept going to chill hop. Oh, my bad. I should have deleted it off of the description. Yeah, I got tired of chill hop. Ugh, fuck.
Stay left. Then continue straight.
Ooh, I didn't know we was at a traffic light.
Go straight.
Alright, y'all, welcome to the Quiet Storm. If you're looking for a relaxing, calming live stream to help drift you off to sleep, you're in the right place. Here we won't have any exciting, crazy accidents, no wild driving, just quiet cruising to relaxing music and my soothing voice. So this is probably going to be a very boring video. You know what? No, I need a horn. I need a horn. That's what I need. Cause that was some stupid. That was just dumb.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
See, isn't this a nice, quiet, relaxing ride in a tractor trailer? Ooh. All right, this is a good one. Let's see if I can back it up without using the cheating camera. Like a real driver. Okay, yeah, this isn't going to work. Oh no, I'm jackknifed. Don't worry, we're okay. We're okay. Just gotta maneuver a little bit. Oh my god. How did we end up here? Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Look. How do I stop this thing? We made it. What's up, everybody? How you all doing? Hey, Ron. Hey, Miss Gigi. I feel so bad for missing your streams lately. Been busy. Hope you're doing well. And happy belated birthday. Aw, thank you. Don't feel bad. Shoot, I've been missing my own streams lately. If we want to be honest. Alright, we got a 7-hour, 41-minute trip. We're delivering power generators. And we are going from Los Angeles to San Francisco. If you have the Logitech G Hub, you can make the wheel act like power steering if you mess with the settings. See, I'm a basic bitch. I don't even know what all that means. Ah! I mean, this is the quiet storm. Ooh, a payphone. So, what does power steering do? Does it make it easier to turn or something? Or, like, what? Does that help me? Oh, this is a sharp turn. Okay. There we go. Now, if only I can remember how to put the cruise control back on. I should put my headlights on. Oop, there ain't it. Oop, that ain't it either. Oh, that's definitely not it. Okay, there we go. Oh, his car is broke down. Stay in your lane. Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
How do I tell if my lights are
Go
on?
straight.
Speaking of driving, there's been so many accidents in Atlanta lately. Like, I've never seen it get to the point where I come across an accident on the highway every single day. Like, it's kind of scary. I kind of hate driving now. It basically makes the wheel recenter itself like a real car. Oh! Oh, that's what that is!
Stay left.
I got the G29. I don't know if it does that, but I know the wheel can spin itself, so... I got passed by 6 EMT workers and a fire truck on my route earlier. Pandora's box broke loose. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. An 18-wheeler turned over today on I-285. Oh! My lights are definitely not on. Damn, I'm gonna turn this off. High-end Theorist said, keep on trucking. These vids help me relax. Love you, Narada. Oh, thank you so much. Going to the left. What was that light that just popped up? What does that mean? Oh my god, I have so much anxiety driving next to this truck. One wrong move and it's all over. Are your bright lights on? Yep. Honestly, this game, it gets really, really dark and it's hard to see, so it's better to just put the bright lights on. Is it because my car is going down a hill? Oh, that's kind of scary with that light coming on. It's like it's at a C. It was an orange light with a C, not the high beam light. I'm gonna point it out the next time it pops up. It feels so weird driving the speed limit now. Damn, I ain't got no water.
Stay left.
So I've been kind of withholding this information for like the past week or so. So I just recently switched to a different shaving cream for my head. And the reason why I decided to switch was because I started noticing some very peculiar patterns with my skin and using the shaving cream. So I've gone through a number, like maybe like 3 or 4 different shaving creams, and I've never really been able to pinpoint or correlate my skin irritation to it. But ever since I switched to this hypoallergenic shaving cream, I haven't had a single like blister pop up on my hands. So I kind of don't want to like jinx myself, but I really honestly truly believe that a lot of my skin issues is linked to the shaving cream I was using. Because when I think about it, the eczema started popping up after I shaved my head and started shaving every day. And there was a time where I stopped shaving for like a week, but like I was literally in the middle of a really bad flare-up, so I couldn't really tell whether it had helped or not. But ever since I stopped using it, like the blisters that were present have like completely shrunken and like dried up. So now it's like going through its phase of like healing. When I first started having the skin issues, I first linked it to the razor blade, like the safety razor, because when I did research on my type of eczema, it was saying that it's linked to like a nickel allergy, and I know that razors tend to have some percentage of nickel in it, so that's why I initially thought it was that, but turns out that wasn't it. I'm like low-key kind of excited though. Interesting, because it's not affecting your head. It actually is. So ever since switching to this hyperallergenic shaving cream, I noticed that I have a smoother shave longer. Like usually I haven't shaved since like last night, last night, and by this time the stubble is growing in, and I do have some stubble, but the skin is smooth. Usually when the stubble grows in, I get like these raised bumps near the roots, and I just always thought it was like my hair like growing through the skin, and that's why it would kind of be like a little raised. And I've actually broken out on my head a few times. I've had it on my face a few times as well, where my face would break out. But yeah, I don't have that sensation anymore. The skin is smooth, like it's. And I also noticed, like, when I wouldn't shave every single day, and I would like skip a couple of days and then shave, I would get a lot of nicks and cuts after shaving when I would put my aftershave on, and it would burn, and I could never figure out why. I would be like, some days I shave and I have like no burns, because I've been shaving for 2 years now. Raised skin ain't normal for shave. Yeah, it was like little, like almost like, I don't know how to describe it, but it wasn't smooth. It was kind of bumpy. Like I could literally see each follicle like be kind of raised. And I know y'all noticed like it's down the road. Like I've been scratching the skin off of my head. I've always been scratching the skin off in my sleep. Like I'll wake up in the next morning and there'll be dried blood under my fingernails, and I never understood why, because I'm like, during the day my head don't itch, but like maybe when I'm sleeping and like that delayed reaction, that inflammation is taking place, like maybe I'm like clawing at my scalp, and that's why I'm skinning myself now. It was just like, that's really what kind of ticked me off to it, because it was like I recently, like over a week ago, scratched the skin off my scalp, and like a couple weeks before that I did it in the same exact place. So I'm like, this is really weird. So I've just kind of been putting 2 and 2 together. Was the shave cream for sensitive skin? It was. Because when I first started like having a really bad flare up, I saw that like my skin was breaking out or whatever. So I was like, okay, I got sensitive skin now. My skin is just acting weird. So let me get the shaving cream for sensitive skin. And that's exactly what I was using. I can go and grab it right now. And like, nah, apparently it wasn't sensitive enough, or it was too sensitive. But yeah. So I'm just, at this point, I'm just kind of waiting it out. Do you still think the dye change helped? I think it helped reduce the inflammation, but like after I recently changed shaving creams before I switched over to the hyperallergenic one. And it was because I ran out of the first brand of shaving cream I was using. So I noticed like after a while my skin started acting funny again. So I don't know if it was like a particular ingredient or something, but I just noticed like my hands started flaring up like again. I linked it to me going to McDonald's and whatever, but it was like bumping up like crazy last week, and I was like, this can't be from like a couple of double cheeseburgers. Like I've had this shit long enough to know like it takes a little bit more than that for this skin to like just go ham like that. So it was just strange. Are you doing a vegan diet? No, definitely not vegan. But just low carb, low sugar, and really low meat. I would probably consider myself closer towards being plant-based, but I'm not strictly plant-based. This is huge. I'm so glad you found this out. We're still waiting to confirm, but so far it's been like 5 days and nothing. Like even like the inside of my elbow's been itching for the longest. It hasn't itched at all. Like my wrist been acting funny. It ain't been acting funny at all. Like the past 5 days. So at this point, it's just a waiting game, and I want to wait a couple of weeks and see like what happens. And then after that, I actually want to try doing hair and not using gloves and see what happens. But this is the closest I've been in the past 2 years to like connecting and linking my skin issues with something, because I was like, something just doesn't make sense about this whole thing. I haven't been blister free in over 2 years. It's like 2.5 years at this point.
Go straight.
And I'm like, what is it? Like, what could I be doing that's like causing my skin to become inflamed every single day or every other day? Were you able to get the results after your liver flush? Yes and no. So during the liver flush, that's when I was like eating strictly vegan, and that's when I saw the least amount of inflammation, but it was still occurring. It just wasn't as pronounced. But I didn't see definite results until I switched shaving creams. And ever since I switched, nothing. No itching, no bumping. I did hair yesterday. Y'all saw me. I did hair for a couple hours yesterday in gloves. Nothing. So I'm just in amazement, really. But I'm just hoping that that's what it is. And if it is, I'll be happy, because I'll be able to maneuver and do more. I'll be able to work more at the salon, do more services. I've kind of been just kind of stuck in limbo for the past couple of years because I couldn't get a handle on my skin, you know? Don't do hair without gloves. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a couple of weeks. I'm waiting a couple of weeks to see like how my hands, if I have any type of reaction, like while using this shaving cream. So far, nothing. So I'm giving it a couple more weeks, maybe like after the end of the month, maybe like in June, I'll actually try doing hair without gloves and see what happens. So we'll see what happens. I kind of been sitting on it for a while. I just, I didn't want to spill the beans too early, because usually I'll be like, this is what it is. I know this is what it is. And then it turns out like, nah, that ain't it. You was completely wrong. So I just didn't want to have another one of those moments, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I just always thought like the places where I would break out was very peculiar. So like my face would like break out in little bumps. And I already told y'all about my scalp. It's kind of finicky. And maybe because I shave my head every day, maybe I don't notice the inflammation as much. I did notice though, when I would wear hats, my head would get itchy underneath the hat. So I wonder if I can wear hats now and it not be itchy. My neck broke out really, really bad the past 3 weeks or so. And it would get really itchy when I would go work out and sweat. Y'all know the inside of my elbow, my wrists. And when I would put the shaving cream on, like I would be lathering the shit up. Like I would be, like the shit would be foaming and falling off everywhere. I kind of was ODing the shit. But yeah, it's been day and night literally. So we'll see. It's just crazy that it literally took this long, to like figure it out. Was gloves hard getting used to? Yeah, it was. It was hard doing hair in gloves. you lose your sense of feeling. Like, even just washing hair was weird because I couldn't feel how clean or dirty the hair was. I had to learn how to adjust the temperature. I had to get used to the temperature of the water when I would wash people's hair in gloves, because I would accidentally like scald them. Well, not scald them, but they would be like, oh, that water's kind of hot, you know, because I couldn't feel it through the gloves. It would just feel like a little warm, but of course on direct contact with the skin, it's a lot warmer. So I had to get used to that. Used to feeling whether the hair was clean or dirty, oily or whatever. The most I could do for the longest time was just like twist, like literally just 2-strand twists. I couldn't braid, I couldn't flat twist, because I couldn't grip the hair and shift the strands where I needed it to go. Then I realized I was wearing the wrong type of gloves, and I needed gloves that had a textured tip on the fingertips that simulates a fingerprint, and that allows you to like really shift and grab and grip and move hair around. I also had to use rubber bands on the gloves because I realized the gloves aren't like a complete fit. Like, the fingers would be too long, and sometimes when you're twisting and doing hair, like the little flap would get in the way and it would prevent you from gripping the hair right. So yeah, it was a lot of stuff. Like it was a lot. Like, I just recently, like a couple months ago, really started braiding with gloves on. Like, I was like, let me just try it and see if I can do it, because for the longest time I was like, I know I can't do it. But once I figured out how to flat twist, I just kind of got used to it, and it just kind of came with time. I had to stop doing long services like box braids. Oh shit. Because all of that time in the gloves, I was afraid. I had so much anxiety every time I did hair. All that time in the gloves would cause my hands to like sweat. So like, even after a service, my hands would be damp after using the gloves. And I've always kind of linked my flare-ups to my hands being excessively wet for a prolonged period of time. So there was that too. I was kind of skeptical about starting people's micro-lock journeys, because I was like, I don't know if my hands can handle all of this, you know? So it was a lot. That might be your body's way of getting rid of toxins, the itching while sweating. Usually the itching would be like a telltale sign that like irritation and inflammation was occurring. So I would know like new bumps would pop up on my hands when I would start itching in specific spots. And then when I would actually look down and see it, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a little bump forming, a little blister. It's so weird though, because the blisters would be filled with fluid, but then after a while it would like dry up the skin like extremely. I had so much anxiety these past like couple of years. Even Henny, she was like, I'm about to book more clients for you. I'm about to get you in here full time. I was like, okay, you know, like, I hope I can do this, you know, like, it was just, you know, that first year my hands were like really, really, really bad. Like, to the point where my hands looked like, it didn't look like hands anymore. It looked like it was like diseased or something. Like, that really just like traumatized me. And I had like PTSD and everything terrified me. Using hand sanitizer, washing my hands, wearing gloves, like everything kind of stressed me out. But over time, I just kind of eased my way through everything and just, you know, just kind of worked through it, I guess. Alright, let's do a short one and we'll call it a night. Yeah, sorry Max, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. Your hands have come a long way. You made a lot of progress. Yeah, I agree. It's just like, it was always in the back of my mind, like, oh my god, like every time I look at that commercial with Love by Verdi, I'm like, this could happen again. Like, it's not over. This could still happen. It never did, thankfully, but that was always something in the back of my mind every day. Like, it can get back to that. Oh shit, where am I going?
Turn left. Get ready to turn left.
With the hair products at the salon cause an outbreak too? See, I couldn't figure it out. Like, it was so confusing. There were times where I would like do hair with no gloves on and it would be no issue. I remember one time I was scared of doing Henny's retwists and I started doing it in gloves, and then after a while I felt like the gloves was like just counterproductive, so I took them off after I felt like her hair got kind of dry, and I just started doing her hair with hair grease and nothing happened.
Then turn left.
Like, I just knew my hands was gonna flare up like a lot, but nothing happened.
Turn right.
It was just kind of hard to pinpoint like what would trigger it and what wouldn't, because it seemed like it had a mind of its own sometimes. Like, times where I thought it would flare up, it wouldn't. Times where I thought I was good, it would flare up. So
Turn right.
it was just like nerve-wracking, because it was just like, I don't know how to prevent this from happening. And I was like, if I could just know how to stop it from happening, like I could have some
Destination.
like ease of mind. Oh, my trailer's gonna get caught. But as far as the products at the salon, this ain't none of the shit I was trying to do. I ain't trying to drive all the way to no Utah. Oh, I was looking at this one. Ugh. Hopefully that shaving cream is the key. Yeah, I hope so. We'll find out soon enough. I just had to tell somebody. Whoa. It'll just make my life so much easier. Like, honestly, that's really why Ali and I haven't, like, tried to move in together yet, because honestly, my money is just really wishy-washy. Because it's like, some days, I mean, some months are good, some months are not so good. And I didn't feel financially secure enough. If I was, like, working at the salon full-time while doing YouTube, then I definitely would. But a lot of the money that I earn, like from YouTube with the super chat and everything, it kind of goes back into the channel in some way, shape, or form, or back into my platforms. So, and then on top of it, you still got to take money aside for taxes because they don't deduct that automatically. So there's that too. It was just, I just kind of felt stuck at a time where I should have been feeling like really productive. What am I trying to do? Oh, I keep clicking on freight market. That's why. So yeah, Aaliyah had that situation with her car, and I just kind of took it as a sign. Like, I kept pushing it. I was like, all right, girl, we need to look for some more apartments. And I just was like gauging her reaction to see like how eager she was. And it just seemed like she was kind of feeling the same way I was. Like, I don't know about this, but okay. So I was like, yeah, we're just not ready yet. And it's okay. We're just not ready.
Drive safe.
There's no need to rush it. We got time.
Turn left. Stay left.
America doesn't use taxes properly. Shh.
Turn left.
That's a whole different conversation. But I wholeheartedly agree.
Stay
Between our poor educational system, our terrible healthcare system, it's so much. But I ain't a politician,
Turn right.
and I don't really do too much voting, so that's why I don't really complain too much, because I'm like, well, nigga, if you gonna complain, do something about it. But
Finally, we are
I'm one of those people, I'm like, don't really have faith in the government, so I kind of just do my own thing and just roll with the punches. I didn't vote. See, I'll vote for like the president or whatever, but I don't do the important voting for like the congressman, you know? Wait, what am I trying to do? Oh. You know, I don't discourage people from voting or anything. It's just, that's my personal thing. I think local elections are the most important. People who actually impact your locals and individual communities. I definitely agree. Oh, what the fuck is happening? Oh, shit. I mean, this is the quiet storm. Oh, I'm jackknifing. I'm like, my wheel is fucking shaking right now. This damn trailer is fucking my truck up. God. Oh my goodness. It's a storm, all right. I launched my OnlyFans. Now, why would you go and do that? Just why? What? Oh my God. You know what? We should have quit while we were ahead. Not congrats. We're encouraging this behavior? For the ladies. Oh. Okay.
Time to get the job done.
Now see,
Turn left.
when you said you was out here advocating for black women, that's not what I thought you meant. Everyone should do what makes them happy. You know what? I can't argue with that. Are people on OnlyFans really happy though? I guess they could be. As long as it ain't hurting yourself or anyone else. Hey, you know what? You right. You right. I gotta be more open-minded. I got some pictures I took when I was at my heaviest, but like for some reason I decided to take the pictures in my underwear and some boxer briefs, and I'm like, I can't use these pictures for like comparison photos, so I'm gonna have to like retake pictures. But then another problem is I done lost weight already, so I'm not as big as I was back then. So I'm just like, yeah, I guess I'll just take pictures. As long as you making that bank. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I thought about starting the situation. I was like, I could just put on a mask or something. Ain't nobody gonna know it's me. I ain't got no tattoos. Don't nobody know what my body look like. Shoot. If I really wanted to, I definitely could. But I'm just not that kind of person. I'll definitely watch other people indulge, but I'm definitely not gonna do that. I low-key would do foot fetish vids. I told Henny she need to do that. I'm like, you got some nice feet, and like at the end of the day, who really gonna know? And I mean, I would do it. Shoot, all that money could go towards my kids and they college fund. Shoot, I'm like, I was giving her ideas. I'm like, girl, you need to pour some milk on your feet. You need to like play in whipped cream. I'm like, paint your toenails. I'm like, shoot, you ain't hurting nobody. But I don't think she liked being looked at in that way. I'm like, shoot, get your husband to help. Shit, I'm sure he would do it. Just don't let him read the comments. I'm scarred up, tatted up. My body is incredibly distinguishable. Well, you know. Alright, hopefully this trip don't take any longer than 10 minutes. Pour milk on feet. Listen. I'm like, if we gonna do this foot fetish vid, we need to like legit like make this like as hot as possible. Like, you gotta do things that ain't nobody else doing. I remember we watched that one video of old girl washing her hair with her feet because she ain't had no arms, and she had her OnlyFans with her feet, and I was like, you know what? I ain't even mad at it. Shit, and the shit she could do with her feet, shoot, she probably could like earn money just opening soda cans or something with her toes or something like that. Shoot. See, whenever I go downhill, that orange light comes on, and I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means I can't brake, if I lost control of the truck. I don't know what that is. Do oat milk? Ain't that expensive?
Go straight.
That's one thing I do miss, eating like boxed cereal. I need to start eating oatmeal again. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll have oatmeal and an omelet, a spinach omelet with egg white. I'm kind of getting sick of the salad, honestly. I'm getting sick of the salad. It's not bad or anything. I'm actually used to eating it now, which is a really great thing. So oh, I guess I could turn my high beams off, right? They have to pay for the pics and items you use. Look, I used to follow somebody on Instagram, and she had a Patreon, and her Patreon was not safe for work. She would do like softcore, you know, porn or whatever, and take little risque pictures. And depending on what tier you got, so if you got the cheap tier, you know, you got the little playful looking like pose and outfit with the titties pushed up or whatever. But then if you get the like expensive tier, she let it all hang out, like tongue out, legs open, no, like all hanging out. Kima, is you single? Is your partner okay with this? Did you discuss this with your partner? I'm a singular being. Okay, I know what that means.
Go straight.
Shoot, at this point, I think I'm a singular being too. The way these niggas set up. They either weird as fuck, they hoes, they ain't got nothing going for themselves, or like, it's just so much. Hold on, what's Sketch saying? Y'all cutting the fool in the chat and I can't even read it because I'm driving. Ooh, the mountains. I'm gonna try to install my dash cam myself tomorrow again. I tried last week and failed terribly. I spent like 3 hours trying to install it just for it to not power on. So I'm gonna try myself again and hopefully I can get it to work because I don't want to have to take it to somebody. See, look, I haven't been in any crazy accidents since getting this steering wheel. The whole time I kept crashing, it's because of that cheap ass wheel. Oh, we're gonna need some gas soon. Would you call yourself a high value man? Dating sounds too exhausting. I'm good. Yeah. Someone's really gonna have to like your inclusion in my life. The value of that has to be greater than me preferring my own company at this point, because I'm like, I'm good without anybody. I don't need no damn distractions. People don't know how to date anymore.
Stay right.
They don't even know how to have fucking conversations.
Exit right.
I'm like, dang, I can't even use you for good convo.
Turn left.
Ooh, I didn't hit that car. That was smooth. When you super independent but still want affection from someone. Communication is a weak point of mine. It is for me too, but like, as long as you make an effort, I feel like I can work with that.
Get ready to turn right.
Like, a lot of us are socially awkward thanks to social media. So I get that. I'm like, but you gotta be able to like converse with about something other than sex. Like, that's all you can talk about? That's the problem.
Then turn left. Turn left. It's all over now.
My GPS better never say that to me. It's all over now. Yes, we're not in debt. Woo, we started off with 5,000, finished off with 36,000, almost 37,000. All right, we're going to save it here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope y'all managed to chill out and zone out on tonight's Quiet Storm. Have a good night. And I'll probably see y'all sometime tomorrow. It'll probably be late in the evening. I'm going to squeeze in a skate session. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Be blessed. How you keep getting in debt, crashing, and repairing my truck? See that? See that? Shit fancy.